What's up, guys? Today we're going to work on programming this Philips universal remote to any TV. Well, I say any TV because the process is going to be the same no matter which brand of TV you're working with. But me, I actually have an LG TV right here that we're going to be using to connect this. Now, the process is extremely easy. If you do not have your code list that comes with the remote, which I'm sure nobody has this anymore unless you just bought it, that is absolutely okay because they have a website that we can go to find the codes. And that is byjasco.com/universal-remote-codes. And on that site, we'll have all the codes that we need to set up the remote. So let's actually take a look now. Before we get started, we actually do need to remove the remote cover for the batteries, right? Because transcribed in there, it's kind of hard to see. I'll actually put a picture of it, but it's going to tell us what type of code we need for this remote, okay? So this one, if yours is like this, it's probably the same. We have CL6. Remember that, CL6. Now, on our phone or computer, right, we're going to go to byjasco.com/universal-remote-codes. And here we are going to look up our codes. So since I have a CL6 remote, I'm going to look up CL6 codes. In device category, I'm going to select TV. And then the brand name, since I'm working with LG, we are going to select LG. Perfect, right there. So obviously you're going to select whatever device that you're setting up and the brand associated with that. So boom, now I have my device code. So I'm just going to leave this on screen. So if you have LG, you can follow along. But the next process is pretty straightforward. So what we need to do on the remote control, we need to find the setup button. Here we go. So let's see if we can get this to. So on mine, it's right here. And what we're going to do is press and hold. Press. And you see that red light at the top popped on? That is the right sign. Now, what we need to do is select our device, right, that we're setting up. So I'm doing a TV. I'm just going to push this button once. And it flashes. And now we're good to go. Now, I'm going to go back to my list and I'm going to start entering these codes. Now, these codes are listed in order of the most popular one to the least popular one. Okay. So I'm going to type in the first one, 6021. That's the code. And then I'm going to hit the power button to see if that does it. Oh, wow. Literally the first code. Let's turn this back on to see if it works. Slowly turning on. There you go. Okay. Well, I wasn't expecting it to be the first one, but if that was not the right code for your TV, just continue down the list until you get the TV to turn on or off. So pretty straightforward process there. So I'm going to disconnect this from the TV. And to do that, we got to press and hold the setup key again. We got to press the mute key, the mute button on the remote. So I'll press that once and we'll press and release the number 0. That should flash. And now this should not be connected anymore. It is not. Now the direct code is definitely the easier way to go. But if you did want to do the auto search, we can go through that process real quick now. So it's going to start off pretty much the same, right? We're going to press and hold the setup button here. Boom, press and hold. We got that red light that pops on. Then we'll select the device we want to control, which is the TV. Okay, so now that we have this set up, what we're going to do, we're not going to enter the codes now. We're just going to hit the power button and it's going to start sending codes to the TV. Okay, so it did not work. We got to press the power button again. And this should be blinking. Okay, sending more codes, nothing. Try it again. Oh, there we go. Now we need to manually turn the TV back on. Now, with the TV manually turned back on, we need to hit the volume key on the remote. So I'll hit the volume key. Boom. So the TV turned off, right? So we have the right code. It's currently in here. So what we need to do is press the device key one more time. So it's a TV, and it should have locked that code in. So let's test this out one more time. We'll hit the power button. It's turned on. You can't see it yet, but it will turn on here in a second. So the auto process is just a little bit more awkward, right? Don't love it. If you can, I would just recommend doing the direct search. But nonetheless, that's how you set up a Philips universal remote control. So I hope this was helpful for you guys. If it was, drop a comment, subscribe, like the video, and we'll see you next time. See you.